Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
It's The American Dream.
Today, we're in the beautiful area of Cordova, Tennessee. Here, we're featuring a local business, Frosty Berry Yogurts. Then, I'm going to take you to the beautiful luxury listing at the Rocky Point Estates. Welcome. I am Lisa Nelson, your host, and this is another segment of American Dream Selling Memphis. We're today here at Frosty Berry Yogurts, and I'm here with Miss Palcom House, the manager of this wonderful location. This has become one of my favorite sweet spots. So I want to know what came about for all of these sweets to be brought into one location. Not only do you all have yogurt, but you also have fresh donuts and then my favorite, smoothies.
Combining all the shops not only provides a one-stop shop for a customer, but satisfies all your taste buds through the summer and through the winter.
How did you figure out which location and where to place it?
We love the Cordova community. It's not only growing every day, but more and more people are coming out this way to experience all the new places available.
Well, Palcom, I see you have your apron on, and I'm also going to put my apron on because I believe that you're going to go and show us how we're going to make the feature smoothie of today. So Palcom, tell us what's going to be all the ingredients in this great creation of the American Dream smoothie that you're going to make for us today.
All the ingredients combined have blueberries, pomegranate, frozen yogurt, ice, and we blend to smooth perfection.
Well, now, here you have it, the American Dream smoothie. So don't forget, when you come by Frosty Berry Yogurts and US Donut, ask for the feature smoothie, the American Dream. Now, let's go take a look at the luxury listing in Rocky Top Estates. Well, we're at the beautiful Rocky Point Estates, here at 633 Rocky Point Road. You're gonna love this property. It's on 10.26 acres of land. Well, come on and join me as we meet the listing agent, Sissy Vaughn, so that we can see all the wonderful features that this property has to offer. Let's go. Here is the wow factor by itself.
Oh, it's amazing. There's so many architectural details throughout the house. The wall of windows, the skylights, it just really just brings all the outside in. It's just amazing. As soon as you enter through the gates, you just feel a sense of peacefulness, tranquility.
To me, it was just like my own spiritual resort.
And there's something for everyone here, whether you want to go fishing, pull out the kayak, sit by the fire pit. They put a gorgeous in-ground pool in, so you can go swimming. It's really like being on vacation every single day. It's got a garden cottage, a fruit orchard, a small insulated barn, a little corral, a log cabin that has a cigar room and like a bourbon whiskey saloon, great like man cave. Just a perfect place to entertain friends and family all year round.
So Sissy, I think you hit the nail on the head when you said the lifestyle experience, because that's what it's about here at the American Dream. And this property shows all in one, that when you come to this property, not only are you living here, but it's taking you into your own luxury lifestyle, your own resort.
Absolutely.
And so who would ever want to leave?
And it's every day. You have this experience every single day. The grounds are absolutely beautiful.
We have experienced the Cordova area where we visited a local business, Frosty Berry Yogurts, and now we're here at the 10.26 acres on the Rocky Point Estates. So we want to thank you for joining us here today on the American Dream Sale in Memphis. I'm Lisa Nelson, your host, your real estate expert. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Alicia Teeter with The Firm, your host for this segment of American Dream TV, and I am back in downtown Memphis because there are so many things downtown that I love. Today we're going to be looking at the Orpheum Theater Group and the Halloran Center. I grew up going with my grandmother to the theater. My daughters were in the theater, my family was in the theater. I'm a season ticket holder. It's a great part of our community. It's such a treasure and I can't wait to show it to you, so let's go inside. So we are here with Brett Batterson, who is the president and CEO of the Orpheum Theater Group. We're actually sitting in the Halloran Center, which is a great venue. I've only been to one show here, but it was one of the Magicians.
Well, this building is our what I call our small theater, because our big theater next door is 2,300 seats. This one's only 361. So this allows us to present local artists. It allows us to present up-and-coming artists. It allows us to have high-quality, wonderful entertainment. People think of the Orpheum and they think of Broadway shows. So first and foremost, we are the presenter of Broadway musicals in the Mid-South. So that's what people know the most. But we also have, like you said, dozens and dozens of other programs. We have concerts in the big theater. We host community meetings, a lot of community meetings. Right now it's debate season for the mayoral candidates. So we've had one mayoral debate. We're going to have another one coming up this week, I believe. We also use this for our education programs, and that's actually what this building was built for. And so we do a number of student matinee shows in this space where we bus in school groups. This theater is part of a 40,000 square foot building that we own. And there are 2 classrooms, and there's a large rehearsal studio next door. We have a boardroom upstairs. We've got some offices over here. And we have camps that run all summer. We have school programs that run all year. So last year, 1,600 students from 65 different schools came to interactive field trips here at the Halloran Center. So on almost any school day of the year, you can see school buses outside.
Sounds like everything is going just right. It's so nice to visit with you today. Thank you for coming. The Orpheum Theater Group, the Halloran Center, check them out. Just a great venue. Both places, fantastic.
So we are sitting on our mezzanine, but this section is very special because it has been known to be Mary, our ghost's favorite place to be.
Okay, tell me about Mary.
The Orpheum is supposed to have up to 7 ghosts, but Mary has been the most popular. She's supposed to be a 12 to 13-year-old girl in like a white dress with braided hair. Some say she died in a fire of like the old Orpheum that was here. Some say she got hit by a trolley downtown. There have been many a seance, many an investigation. But one thing we know is she's kind. She's not a mean ghost. We have a Wurlitzer pipe organ. She loves hearing Never Never Land from Peter Pan played on it. She's a friendly ghost and enjoys all the performances that come through.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that story.
You're welcome.
I love stories like that.
Me too.
Thank you to Kristen and Brett for telling us all about the Orpheum, the upcoming shows, and a little bit of history about it. I'm Alicia Teeter with The Firm and American Dream TV. See you next time.
Once again, we're in downtown Memphis, and this time we're in my old stomping grounds. I lived in South Bluffs for nearly 8 years, and Tom Lee Park is just below the bluff and along the Mississippi River. Today we're going to go check out how Tom Lee Park has been redeveloped. American Dream TV, as I mentioned before, we're here at Tom Lee Park and we're here with the CEO and president of Memphis River Parks, Mrs. Carol Coletta. Thank you for having us again today.
Thank you for being here.
Now, I know this park from before, and it looks nothing like it used to. And I get how big this project was, but can you put it into perspective for our viewers?
Well, it's 31 acres, and it's a $61 million remake of this 31 acres. And like you, I knew this park really well before, and to see the difference is almost unbelievable. And that's what people are telling us when they come down. They said, I never imagined it could look like this.
Now, what is it going to mean for Memphis? What's it bringing to Memphis?
Well, first and foremost, I think it brings a new front door face to Memphis. I think there is something about inviting all of Memphis to share great space, sexy space, alluring space, what you would really want in any piece of real estate, but to say it's going to be all of that, and yet it's free and open to everyone. I think that's pretty great.
And last week when I was here, you gave me a tour. You took me through 4 different sections along the park. Can you do that again today for our viewers?
I would be happy to take that tour with you and your viewers.
All right, we're at the entrance. Can you explain the spot?
I can. We're just south of Beale Street and Beale Street Landing, where the boat dock is. And once you enter the park, either from Beale or coming down the new Cut Bank Bluff, first time we've ever been able to have easy access from the top of the bluffs to the bottom of the banks, you'll enter into AutoZone Plaza. And this is remarkable. All of these troughs you're seeing right here are lights, but the little round spigots you see are for fog and mist. Now, the cool thing about fog and mist, other than, what it sounds like, fog and mist do not get you wet. So dress like you are today, you look great, you got your hair done, walk through our fountain, you will not get wet, but you will be cooled off.
Now we're in front of what's probably going to be my most visited spot with my kids. This is an amazing playground. Can you tell us about this space and everything else that we're looking at?
Well, this is really the heart of the park. If you think about it, this will be where so much activity converges, because here we have serious food and beverage, not just treats, but actual food you can consume for a meal. We've got a grill in the middle. This is a phenomenal monstrum playground. So this playground, please note, is accessible for those with mobility challenges. That's part of why this topography exists. Courage that Tom Lee showed should be an inspiration for anyone who enters this park. In 1925, when he rescued 32 drowning strangers, he didn't ask for the moment either. He could have rowed away, right? He could have taken that boat and gone away, but instead he stayed in the moment. What an act. You've got to ask yourself, would I have done that? Would I have risked my life for strangers? He did that.
All right, cheers to the American Dream and cheers to Tom Lee Park. Thank you for everything that you've done. This park is incredible. A toast to you. Thank you.
Thank you, and thanks for telling our story. We're excited for the entire community.
We're glad to do it.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Aubrey Tilson, and today we are out in Collierville, Tennessee, and I'm so excited to show you a local nonprofit, New Day Children's Theater, and the show that they're putting on today at the Herald Theater. Next, I'm going to be taking you to the neighboring town of Piperton, Tennessee, and show you a beautiful, lovely estate on an acre in a beautiful neighborhood. Okay, so I'm here with director Jennifer Douglas of New Day, and I was just curious, so today's show, they have made partially free to the public community here in Collierville, but typically there are paid big productions, full costume, full well-done sets. So tell us what other opportunities for New Day there are for other kids.
So we are a children's theater that offers programming for children ages 4 to 18. We also offer a sensory-friendly performance for every main stage production that we have at New Day, and that is a performance that has technical adjustments for anyone who might be living with neurodifferences or neurosensitivities. And that is just another way that we're trying to keep the arts accessible to everyone, regardless of their skill, their ability to pay, cognitive differences, or anything like that.
So I've basically grown up here, and the best word that I can just describe it as is just family, because we all have the same mindset as creating art, and that's what this place is. It feels like home.
Well, it's actually been very helpful. I've met many new people, many new friends like TJ Cooper and Jail and many others. We also do the sensory-friendly shows, and I think that's awesome that we get to impact the entire community and not just certain people.
And we just love the community that they produce, and like the Douglas family, they're just amazing people. So it's just very nice to be a part of something like that, and I hope we can continue to work with them.
I've been here since I've been 3 years old, and it's just provided me a home and provided me with a way to express myself through theater.
New Day has provided me a home that's been very comfortable with some incredible people and an incredibly uplifting community.
It's been so special to me because I dealt with a loss at the beginning of the summer, so they've really just helped me grieve, and I feel like I'm part of a family now. It's been the most amazing experience I could have ever had with a group of people.
Other theater places, I just like it, but this one's just my favorite, and I just don't want to stop until I have to.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sweet girl. Just next door to Collierville, Tennessee is the town of Piperton. People love Piperton for the low taxes, the country feel, and the charming neighborhoods. And I'm out here in Shaw's Creek Reserve at a listing that's on the market for $760,000. This home boasts over 4,000 square feet and sits on an acre lot in a charming, quiet cove. Come take a look. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of American Dream. I'm your host, Aubrey Tilson, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the show.
Welcome to my beautiful city, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Farrah Captain, your American Dream TV host. Today, we will be taking a tour of My Cup of Tea, located in Orange Mound, one of the oldest communities built for and by African Americans in the late 1800s. We are going to join Cheryl Henderson, who will be giving us a tour. So tell me about My Cup of Tea.
Okay, well, we are a small social enterprise nonprofit here in the Orange Mound community, changing lives of women in the community with jobs, stability, friendship, and hope, selling tea.
I love it. Can you show us around?
Sure.
So Cheryl, tell us about the vital role that My Cup of Tea plays in Orange Mound.
Well, we're not just good tea, it's tea with a purpose. We're not just a job, we are a movement here. Our mission is to walk women beyond the boundaries of poverty and neglect and assist them in finding their purpose. So it's all about change. It's all about revitalizing a community The women make the major difference in the community. So that's what my cup of tea represents, is just helping ladies find that place, find that voice, and more importantly, find that void in the community.
So Cheryl, tell us about all the tea names that you have.
Okay, well, we're super proud, first of all the names we came up with. We came up with cool Memphis names, starting with Orange Mound Porch Peach, which is peach apricot, and that's our porch here in Orange Mound. Memphis After Dark Chocolate Mint. We call that After Dark. It's BB King and Lucille, kind of like Beale Street, a fling. And then Memphis Meadow, Lemon Cream. Now that one, that's Shelby Farms is a meadow in Memphis, so that's where we got that one from. Blue Suede Shoes Organic Wild Blueberry. Of course, you can't think of Memphis without thinking of Elvis. And then Come On In Salted Caramel. So these are all of our tea bags, and we're really super proud of them.
Next, we are meeting with one of my dear friends, builder, author, and pioneer of the tiny homes movement, Dwayne Jones. Dwayne, I know you're a well-known builder in the city of Memphis, but share with us the passion that you have for tiny homes and the importance of it.
Well, my passion comes from a couple of places. Basically, I do international travel where I build orphanage clinics and vocational schools, and I saw how people living in modest conditions, and also I've been working here with the homeless. So I wanted to build something that was small, that was affordable, and we can use for different uses for people who are downsizing, but mostly for people experiencing chronic homelessness.
I know you work with Homes for Hearts. Share with us what that nonprofit is about.
Yes, I met Zach Waters about 5 or 6 years ago. He was working with Lee Brown and the Lee Dog Project. Mr. Lee Brown had passed away. He was a homeless guy. And Zach was led to build tiny homes for the homeless. So he started an organization, Homes for Heart. He reached out and we communicated, and I was already buying lots and building tiny homes, so we partnered. And he has purchased 3 homes in the Orange Mound community to date. And he has 3 under contract that are under construction, 2 in North Memphis and 1 more in Orange Mound. These homes are 280 square feet with an 80 square foot porch. They have 9-foot ceilings, full bathroom, full kitchen, wash and dry connection. They're lovely homes, and anybody that was homeless or not homeless would enjoy these homes.
That's amazing. Now share with us your book, Dwayne the Contractor Uses a Hammer. Why write a children's book?
Well, the children's book series was sparked by my mentoring work here in the United States and actually visiting orphanages in Ghana, Togo, India, and Haiti. When I would go overseas, the children would ask me, what do you do as a contractor? I would find myself breaking down my construction work into smaller terms where the children could understand. So that gave me the brainstorm to come up with a children's book series. I've actually written 12 books, but I only published to date, self-published 4 books. And these books, they're pretty much focused on African-American characters. We need to see more African-American characters in children's books so they can see people that look like them. But it's for anyone. And so these books actually have true-to-life construction projects where you can actually learn and actually maybe spark a light in someone that may want to be a contractor one day.
Dwayne, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing your story. You can find Dwayne Jones' book, Dwayne the Contractor Uses a Hammer, on Amazon. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode of American Dream TV. Cheers!
Cheers!
Welcome to Art Space Loft, a cool place for artists to live. I'm your host, Laura Wallace, and welcome to the American Dream. Let's go take a look inside. So I'm inside Art Space Loft in their gallery, and I am with Kenneth now, and he has some amazing work. Kenneth, tell us about your inspiration and some of your work.
My main inspiration behind my work is, of course, my Black experience, and also I want to bring that experience into a surreal environment. With Dolly being one of my main go-to inspirations, along with Caravaggio and El Greco, I wanted to showcase how I can make those techniques and move them into my own and show my own experiences and what I resonate with in the world into my work.
This is one of my favorites. You have to tell us what your inspiration was on this.
Well, the inspiration behind this one was the tree of knowledge and how this resonates with the human condition. This piece of work is called The Foundation Holding Two Presidents, and it's a piece on what my ancestors went through when it came to slavery and oppression and how the backs of my ancestors built this country. and what is still holding this country like still to this day.
Kenneth, thank you for joining us today and displaying all your awesome gallery work. How do they contact you? What website?
artworkofalexander.com, and also my Instagram of the same name, just at artworkofalexander, and you'll find it.
Perfect. I am with Christina Fox. She's the community manager here at Art Space Lofts, and I'm excited that you had a unit to show me of what the artists and the viewers, what to expect when they move in.
Yes, this is a studio apartment. It is a decent size, 598 square feet. You've got all of your appliances, full-size soaking tub. It's a historic building, so you've got the exposed brick, nice big bright windows. Wonderful space.
Tell me about the mission here and what Art Space is really about.
So Art Space is a nonprofit. Its main purpose is to give artists a place that they can afford to live, so they can still practice their art form and hone it in, and then make an entrepreneurship out of their art form. And then there's also the ability to network and with each other and build off of each other's art and creativity.
Great. Thank you, Christina, for showing this awesome unit, and thank you for introducing us to the artist and having us here today. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Welcome to Trolley Night. I'm down here at South Main, where this is the longest street festival in Memphis. I'm here with Tawanda, and she owns Filling Memphis, and I just saw this trolley, and I wanted to hear the history about it, because that's a real trolley car, isn't it?
This is really, yeah, this is real. This trolley car here came out of the old spaghetti warehouse.
Oh my gosh.
Memphis for over 60 years.
Yes, I love that place.
So this is the front of it. It was in the auction when they sold off the building, and we rolled it in here and built it in, and it just happened to be perfect for our Filling Memphis. Oh, we're really blessed. We love Memphis, and it's our home, and we love it here.
There's just so many places to eat and visit down here. This is the old Amtrak Central Station, and we're gonna go take a look in here. Come take a look. You can literally go up these stairs and take the Amtrak. Now this is a train station. Thanks for joining me today at South Main Trolley Night, and I am going to ride the trolley and go eat at one of my favorite restaurants. Hope you'll join me next time on The American Dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.